Hello everybody, welcome back to Lectures in Labcoats. My name is Sparks and I will be your lovely lab-coated lecturing Let's Player for today. Just a silly little thing today using the new 1.7 command blocks. It's a door which you can open by flicking a flower. So it's yellow when the door's open and red when the door is shut. And yeah, it just toggles between the two. And yeah, secret passage style. You could, I don't know if there's any real use for this, but the principle behind it can probably be adapted to work with a lot of things. It doesn't work in creative mode, and it uses some new scoreboard objectives. This is the system down here. These hopper minecarts here are just there to catch the flowers when they break, so that there isn't a pile of flowers on the ground. But very simple, basically. There are two scoreboard objectives. One is called yellow flowers and one is called red flowers. And using scoreboards, you can now measure the number of blocks of a certain type that have been broken. So for example, you can go scoreboard objectives add, and then you can call it something like flowers. And then you can state what it's measuring, and then you can now do, what is it? Oh yes, stats.mine block, and then you type the number, the block ID of the block. So I think 37 is a yellow flower. So that objective is now measuring the number of yellow flowers that you have broken. It doesn't work in creative because the item has to drop for it to count as a mine. So I can do scoreboard objectives, set display sidebar yellow flowers. This is our existing yellow flower counter which our system's using, and you can see that when I break this yellow flower, that number here will go up to 1 and then drop to 0 again. And that's basically how this works. There's two lines of pretty much opposite systems here. The first one here checks to see if the number of broken yellow flowers equals 1. If it does, it sets it back to 0 so that the system can reset. It spawns a red flower in the space where the yellow flower was, which is just as part of the toggle switch system, and then it will also trigger this door, and that output can be hooked up to anything you wanted really. And the same on this side. This one here checks for the red flowers if any have been broken. If they have, keep doing that. If they have, it sets it back to 0. Spawns a yellow flower where the red flower was, and then toggles the door. So yeah, it's an interesting idea. I just like the idea of using a flower as a toggle, as a lever. So, and I like the fact that the color of the flower indicates what state your system is in the same way the lever is either up or down. But that's just that. Let me know what you think. See if you can think of any other applications for it. Just on a slight side note, over here, this is my rainbow tulip, which I thought was kind of funny, and I'm kind of mesmerized by it. It's just these 4 command blocks over here that are just spawning different colored tulips into the same spot in a loop. But that's it for now. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.